All right, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Foundation's Jumpstart. Um, like I said yesterday, I think it's pretty, it's a good way. I mean, all um, the difference, obviously, between play boosters and Jumpstarts is most of the cards are going to be the same in each type of pack. But anyway, so the premise is you give two to one guy and two to the other player, and they open them, and you have your deck of 40 cards. Like I said yesterday, you could go three to get 60 cards, but the chances of running into a mana fixing problem could be um, there. Anyway, so let's take a look real quick at these. Probably won't be a short involving these, but you got Ghastly, which is swampy colored. You got Stalwart, which is plains colored. No, I'm not trying to be sensitive, black and white. Right. You got Inventive, which is blue, island colors. And see here in the last one I'm going to do is blue. So blue wins, right? Bookworms, Inventive, blue, Bookworms, and Ghastly Stalwart. Yeah. So let's take a look here. Inventive, probably going to be some artifacts and stuff like that. Am I right? Seems kind of interesting. All right. So, Psi, of course. Let's see. We got the Gilded Scuttler, Ornithopter of Paradise, Blink of Eye, Burying Books, Tendant. And so there's some artifact creatures, Eager Construct, Prophetic Prism, and Whirler Maker, along with Seat of the Synod, Thriving Isle, and some islands. So whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a Thopter. All right. Can't be blocked artifact, so trigger, tap target creature and opponent control, put a stun counter, add 1 mana. You can kicker this guy instant, return target down. So a little bit of control there. Control some more Thopters, and is equal to the number of artifacts you control. Gear Seeker Serpent, big old hefty 5/6 for 7, and some artifacts, which I'm pretty sure everybody. So, oh, that's what I was going to say. So you got your Jumpstart set identifier right there. So like yesterday I was saying about the beginner's box, all of those were standard foundation cards. They were Jumpstart decks. Okay, different from Jumpstart packs, which are fairly randomized. I believe in the first Jumpstart, you could have, if you open 4 bookworm packs, some of the cards would be randomized. Okay. I don't know if that's the same. I didn't bother, to do any research before I did this. Anyway, so Bookworms, Flowing Insight for a Mythic, Starlight Square, Sir Eleonora the Discerning, Cartouche, Fairy Vandal, Namadept. So let's, all right, and so you got your islands in the back, Thriving Isle. You always have one of these thriving things. So target player draws 7 cards, a little bit of control here, number of cards in your hand. So you draw 7 cards, 7/4. All right, when he enters, draw a card. Or she enters. There's an anime subset in here. Okay, so. There's the anime right there. All right. So there's an anime, which I think you can only get in Jumpstart packs. All right. So if you're into that anime thing, there you go. A little bit of control there. Enchantment. So what was the other thing in Amoket? An Hour of Devastation. Cartouche. And every time a cartouche came in, something would happen. Anyway. So you're drawing cards, and so you're getting +1/+1 counters on the Vandal, putting +1/+1 counters on the Adept. When you draw your second card, it gets flying. draws a card, then discards a card, sacrifice to draw 3 cards, draw cards, so that's why this is Bookworms. Oh, Trial of Knowledge, yeah, that's right. Cartouche you control enters, return Trial of Knowledge to its owner's hand. So, comes in, draw 3 cards, discard a card, cartouche comes in, trial goes back to your hand, you play it again, get 3 more cards. Got it? All right, good. Thank you. Yeah, and Don Glare didn't have a listing for Foundation's Jumpstart yet, so I couldn't even tell you how much Army of the Damned is worth. But anyway, so Ghastly, let's see, 13 tap 2/2 black zombie creatures. Jesus, and it's got flashback. So Clattering can't block, Jumble Bones, you're creating skeleton creature. When this creature leaves battlefield, return the Clattering King to your Deadly Dispute. Sacrifice creature, whack, bang, there you go. The Ghast does some stuff when it dies. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Put a +1/+1 counter on target zombie. Defenestrate, a little bit of removal. Zombies again when the dissenter dies, of course. And whenever somebody gets killed, the target player loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. So bang, 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 bang. 13 dead zombies and 13 damage to the opponent. 13 life to you. Draw a card when something dies. -1/-1. Morbid. If a creature died this turn, -13/-13. Wake Dancer gets you create a zombie creature token if somebody died that turn. So there you go, zombies, ghastly zombies. Let's see about this stalwart here. A bit of white here, so not your standard white-black deck. A bunch of zombies wandering around. Generous pup. He's giving his bone to a bunch of kittens. Okay. So whenever one of our, so you got the dog, you got a human warrior, +1/+1s, +1/+1s, banishing light, of course. Give him +1 to the team. Support 2, put +1/+1 counter on 2 other creatures, +1/+1s on 2 other creatures. Support 3, +1/+1s. You got Paladin of the Bloodstain, creating a vampire token with lifelink, of course, and put a +1/+1 counter, create some a spirit token. Support 2 more +1/+1 counters, a little bit more removal, and +1/+1 counter on a creature, lifelink, and indestructible. So how about that? There's the anime. Or is that the anime? I think that's the anime. Anyway. So that's kind of sort of the way it looks. You know, try it out with your, try it out with a friend or something like that. You know, family member wants to get into it, get your jump starts. You know, it'll be different every single time, right? Anyway, that's all I have for today. We'll see you tomorrow.